Hello and welcome to my channel. So fun thing, it's September Scrawler box arrived the same day as my October Paltful packs, and then the following morning the October Art Snacks arrived. So there's going to be 3 videos released around the same time. I can almost guarantee that this one will be last. Why? Well, because the contents give me a little bit of anxiety. I'll explain when you see them. So I personally love Scrawler Box. I have seen the spoilers for this one because, I don't know, shipping's been weird and they've been saying it can be into like 4 weeks to get to the US, but so far it's been good the past couple times. And just one little rip and you're into your art supplies. I personally love that. Alright, and here they are. First thing I'm going to do, this little container is where I put all of my art subscription box candies in it because for some reason since, was it July when I started getting them, I wasn't really wanting the sweets, so I've been collecting them, and I just got this little container from Michaels and it's so cute. Hopefully on a rainy day I'll want them. So right away I see this chalk, which before people mistaking it for an eraser, I already knew it was chalk because I had seen someone previously use this. An art count. That's why I sometimes read, because it's art graph, art count, except in German it'd be more pronounced Graf, but yeah, a little bit roll in the R, that longer A. Anyway, there's actually there was a book I had to read it for college. I hated this book, but it was in German and they would say Mr. Count, but it sounded like Herr Graf, and Graf is also a last name, so it was very, very confusing to say the least. Anyway, the beautiful sticker, which I love. The little menu, as you can see, it says dramatic landscapes and the different things. And if you can look at it, it's Taylor's chalk, which I find interesting. Anyway, just gonna move that out of the way. So we have I want to call it blending stuff. Wait, this feels fuzzy. Like, this feels, I don't know if it'll show up. It feels like a stuffed animal fuzzy. Super soft. Okay, that makes me want to use it even less. Okay, they do call it a blending stump. So there's a blending stump. There is 2 Faber-Castell and 14B and 6B. Okay. Are those graphite? Yes, they're graphite pencils. And then Faber-Castell Gold Faber. I happen to have a full set of these, and I use these. These are my main set of colored pencils at the moment, and they do call it colored pencil. Honestly, the one thing about I like these colored pencils, they show up on black paper superbly. Now for the evil thing. Charcoal blocks and graphite blocks. Unlike other people, my issue is not the mess during using it. My issue is the mess after. Because if it was just messy while I was using it, I would just clean up my desk and I'd be fine afterwards. The issue is this stuff, you can clean up your desk afterwards, but unless you have a sealer, it'll still be messy. So there they are. Honestly, not really looking forward to this. When I looked online and saw what other people add, I grabbed this container. I'm going to be cutting their little divider storage thing in half so I can fit it in here. But it's this bright pink red, so I know I grab it with caution. Because, again, it's not the mess while using it. It's the fact that you can't clean the mess afterwards. Anyway, I'm going to try to stick this in. Half the reason this is going to be the last of those videos is because, honestly, I'm not entirely sure how long it's going to be until I figure out a way to have the piece not make a mess. And so I won't attempt to make it until I finish that. Anyway, here's the paper. It's all multimedia. Ooh, this is also multimedia. You would have seen my palette full packs. Also got a multimedia blue tinted one. This is more blue, which I'm happy about. Super excited. Definitely like it. It's a denim blue. I'm not going to be using it for the charcoal and the graphite past this first time, but I'll use it for other things. Here's the artwork, which I think I've said this before. When people show off the artwork in videos, it doesn't look as good as when you see it and hold it in person. So definitely love that. We have the Scrawler zine, and my favorite way that they display all the art supplies. And honestly, if I was in a candy mood, I'd be enjoying the sweet because it says it's aniseed, which I love aniseed so much. Anyway, here's some info about the artist. Feel free to pause it so you can read it. Some tips to try. I think another person had read through them and just said a lot of it is just general how to use it. And notes from the artist. And that last part is, don't forget to use fixative. I don't have fixative. This is why I don't use it. And the reason why I used to use chalk in middle school all the time. And I loved it. I loved how bright it was. I loved using it. I loved the messiness of it. And even now, my watercolor usage is very messy. But the reason I hated it was the moment I sprayed fixative that we had, it became darker and all the colors desaturated. Then I tried going over with the chalks again, repeating, then tried to add a fixative, and it still happened, and I couldn't have them stay bright. So that is part of my reason I went from loving chalk to hating chalk. Oh, no, I didn't skip a page. Here was the July Scrawler box. I think this was my first Scrawler box besides previous boxes. To be honest, I never even posted mine besides the video. Just because I wanted to do more with it, I just never did. Excuse me. Anyway, you're not boring me. I'm just prone to yawning. Anyway, so here's a little extra benefits of black and white. Feel free to pause it. And then behind the artwork, oh, this is sort of cool. And again, feel free to pause it so you can read it. Anyway, so yeah, the next part, I would have set up a picture. I'll have a fixative. It might end up being hairspray as a fixative. I don't know yet. And you can watch that, and I'll see you on the other side. Alright, so I decided I'm not going to be able to do the Scrawlrbox challenge for September. I have too many mental blocks up about it, and I know my October one is on the way. I actually know what my October one was because I saw a spoiler, but I'm not going to put the spoiler in the video. So anyway, so before that gets here, I've been trying to finish cleaning up my studio space. Eventually I'll do a tour of it. My studio is basically a desk, but it's like a very massive desk. Anyway, so I'm just going to box it up and put it away. The hard thing, as I knock things over, the hard thing is the charcoal blocks and this chalk. But I have a solution. The mixed media, that's easy to put away. I have spots for the zine, the sticker, and the artwork. I keep them all together. And I have them all, I don't have them the best organized, but they're organized. There's a chance I might not even use this for the materials of the box. I've been looking for blue mixed media paper, so I'm super excited for that. So it might get used. Otherwise, I'm going to put the box down. Oh, did I knock over? Apparently nothing. Anyway, so these are easy for the time being. I have a little storage thing on my desk where they're going to go. Here's the hard thing. Yes, I could keep these in this, which is a possibility. It's just not my preferred. So I'm going to do, oh, this is a little stuck in there. Okay, got it. I'm going to be cutting this in half. And then I'm going to be putting it in this container. Don't try this at home. This is not mine. Borrowing it from my boyfriend. Mainly to get the rubber cut. Anyway, so the reason I'm not just keeping it in the other part is just for the fact of cardboard. Yeah, it's pretty good for a lot of stuff, but I'd rather have it in a plastic container in case something were to happen. Okay. Now the hard part, closing the knife. Okay. Got that out of the way. Now I'm going to take my fun scissors to get the plastic. So if you heard and watched the comparison video, I do appreciate the Scrawlrbox for giving such unique supplies. because honestly, like, I love it. I love Scrawlrbox for doing that. It is honestly why I love getting Scrawlrbox, and there's a small part of me that's sort of disappointed with the fact that I might have to give up getting Scrawlrbox. I'm going to turn it this way so I can see it. But I might have to give up getting Scrawlrbox in the next couple months just for financial reasons. But I love how they give like really unique stuff. It's just this one I'm gonna have to not do for a while, and that's just my own mental block. Nothing against Scrawlrbox. I plan on definitely using these once I get some sealer for them, and I will do it. This is my guarantee. Me to you. Video recording. You have my word. I will get back to these. Be it a month, 5 months, a year, 2 years. I will get around to it. So anyway, other than the fact that I didn't use it, I really did love the box. It's me. It's not Scrawlrbox. Anyway, so that is that. Hang on to some October news, and also look for the next Scrawlrbox one, which should be coming soon, as well as I think Sketchbox and Art Snacks, and the Sketchbox, Art Snacks, and Paletful are all coming soon. So keep an eye out for those as well. Okay, hang on for October news. October is here and I'm excited. The 15th will be my 30th birthday, and to celebrate, I made this prompt list. I'm going to be posting every day on Instagram with the different pictures that I've drawn for the prompt list. I would love to see whatever you come up with if you decide to join in. So feel free to tag me and also use that hashtag ArtsyBattober. I think it'll be really fun, and I can't wait to see what you come up with. See you next time. Bye.